Hi guys! So one of the things I really miss about living in London is my garden. I used to love it when I have like a gut of cabbages and kale and cucumbers and radishes, and it really pushed me to learn how to preserve and pickle my food because I had chickens as well, but they couldn't eat everything and neither could my friends. So that's why today I thought I'd share with you how to make a Korean kimchi, otherwise known as Kkakdugi. Because you know that feeling where you wake up in the middle of the night and you're kind of hungry but you don't want to eat a meal, and you go to the fridge and you're like, what's in the fridge? And you bring out a jar of pickle? Well, I had that feeling yesterday, but I went into my fridge and I didn't have any pickle. I just had lots of like veg and stuff. It's not quite the same, so that's why I want to share this with you today. But it's also for me. I'll admit it's for me. Okay, let's begin. To make your kkakdugi, you will need around 1.5 kg of radishes. I'm using daikon because they're a lot easier to get hold of, but you can use Korean ones. In fact, definitely use Korean ones if you can find them. 2 tablespoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar, about 80 grams of chili flakes, hot chili flakes. This is really dependent on you. If you like yours sweeter, obviously use less, but I like mine kind of in the middle. About 60 ml of fish sauce. If you want to make a vegetarian version, just use soy sauce instead. About 5 cloves, I always say gloves, 5 cloves of garlic, or that equals to about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, 1 teaspoon of minced ginger, and about 6 green onions. You can use baby leek or scallions, but I'm using these spring onions. And obviously a bottle to put it in, and a mixing bowl. Start by peeling your daikon radish. Next, you just want to rinse it and pat it dry. Okay, now you want to cut it into cubes. You simply do this by cutting it across. Just remember that it does shrink, so don't cut it too thin. Add your salt and your sugar and really mix them in. Now you want to leave it for 30 minutes and just keep stirring every 10 minutes or so. Now it's time to mince our garlic, and you just simply do that by squashing it to get the skin off. And just chopping it really finely. Do the same with your ginger. Chop your green onions. You can see that there's been a lot of water that's actually escaped from the radishes, and they've actually shrunken in size. Just keep it at the side because you're going to put that back in when you bottle your kimchi. I would recommend you get some gloves because you really want to massage the chilies and all the ingredients really well into the radishes, and if you've got any cuts then it's going to sting. The first time I ever did this I did not wear gloves and it got into my cuticles and a paper cut. Imagine a paper cut. So gloves it is. Now it's time to take our kimchi and bottle it. You really want to cram in as much as possible into your bottle or your container, whatever you're using. Don't be afraid to really push it down. This really helps when it's fermenting if you want to keep it for a couple of days and makes it taste even better. This is the final product. As you can see, I've really crammed in as much as possible into this jar. I've also put the daikon water back in, and now you have 2 options. You can eat it straight away, don't mind if I do, or you can leave it on the countertop and allow it to ferment for about a day or 2. After like a day or 2 it'll start to get bubbles, and that means that it's really fermenting. But yeah, this is a really good thing to have around the house for snack time, or even as a side dish when you have like rice and, you know, little tidbits. Thanks for watching guys. Try it for yourself and tell me what you think. Have a good day. Bye.